A lot of people believe that relaxed hair is supposed to be like so laid down. You're just supposed to be relaxing the undergrowth and the rest is already relaxed. At the point it feels like there's nothing on your hair because your hair feels so scanty. Take it easy on the eat. I'm going to tell you everything you need to stop your hair from breaking, but before we go on to the rest of the video, if this is your first time on my channel, you're very welcome. Please don't make it your last time here. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video. Give this video a thumbs up quickly so that other people that might need the information in this video will be able to get it. Now let's get right into the video. If you want to stop your hair from breaking, the first thing you need to do is to stop over-processing your hair. Overprocessed hair is a major cause of hair breakage. Now, what is overprocessed hair? Overprocessed hair is hair that has been damaged by dye, bleach, and in this case, probably relaxer or heat. And you see that the hair just begins to visibly look thin and unhealthy, and it begins to look scanty. You know that the hair is overprocessed. To prevent overprocessed hair, avoid leaving relaxer on your hair for too long. Now, this is a very common mistake I see among my relaxed hair babies, because a lot of people don't know that there's a specific time that a relaxer is supposed to be on your hair. Most relaxers usually comes with the duration of time that the relaxer is supposed to be on your hair. And normally you're not supposed to exceed this time at all. A lot of relaxers will tell you the relaxer is supposed to be on your hair within the range of 10 and 15 minutes. So once it exceeds that 15 minutes and the relaxer has been in your hair for over 15 minutes, going to 20 minutes, going to 30 minutes, then your hair is already becoming over processed. Once you see that your hair is too, like, a lot of people believe that relaxed hair is supposed to be like so laid down and so looking silky or smooth or whatever. Fine, when you relax your hair, it's expected to look straighter, it's expected to be softer and everything. But by the time you start seeing that your hair is feeling very light, a lot of times when you finish relaxing, you see that at the point it feels like there's nothing on your hair because your hair feels so scanty. That means you've probably over relaxed your hair, and then doing this over time is going to lead to breakage of your hair. Another tip I have for you to prevent overprocessed hair is to make sure the relaxer is washed off properly. Most of the time relaxer isn't washed off properly. If you end up probably you don't wash the hair well, you don't use a neutralizing shampoo that will neutralize the relaxer totally, and then your hair there's still some little relaxer, you didn't wash it well, then your hair can become over processed and it can damage your hair significantly. Anytime you go to the salon or you relax your hair by yourself, make sure you wash it off properly. This is key. Wash it off as many times as possible before you even apply your conditioner at all. Another way to prevent over processed hair when you're relaxing is to make sure that you're not processing already processed hair. What I mean by this is, a lot of people don't know this, but once you've relaxed your hair once, that hair is already relaxed. The part that you need to be relaxing every the duration of time, maybe every 3 months, every 4 months that you relax, is the undergrowth in your hair. You're just supposed to be relaxing the undergrowth and the rest is already relaxed. You see that once you start doing this, you're going to feel a whole lot of difference in your hair. I have a whole video about how to properly relax your hair. I'll probably put it on the screen here and I'll link it down below so you can go and watch that. Another tip to prevent your hair from breaking is to always keep your hair moisturized. Now this tip is very important because dry hair lacks moisture and hydration, and dehydrated hair leads to breakage. There's no two way about it. One of the main reasons your hair is breaking could be that you are not applying enough moisture. It is not enough to just be moisturizing your skin and looking pink and glowing. It is also important to moisturize your hair every single day. A well-fed, a well-moisturized hair will not break. In fact, it will grow, it will shine, it will be thick. You can moisturize with hair creams, hair waxes. You can also use hair oils, leave-in conditioners. An example of hair creams, hair waxes that you can use is CCB Naturals Hair Food that contains coconut and menthol. So there are different ranges. They have the one that contains castor oil, and you know castor oil is very good for hair growth. So you're not only moisturizing your hair, but you're also promoting the growth of your hair, which is very important. I'll link all those products down below if you're thinking of getting them. It will be easy for you. Now, the benefits of moisturizing your hair is that it nourishes your hair and it controls frizziness. That means your hair is going to be silky, it's not going to be looking dehydrated or looking weak. If you want to prevent your hair from breaking, or if you want to stop your hair from breaking, make sure you form the habit of moisturizing every day. Another tip I have for you to prevent hair breakage is to take it easy on the heat. I know we love to use it a lot on our hair, probably when we're blow drying, we're flat ironing or straightening or coiling or whatever it is. But using these heat tools on your hair, using it on your hair on a daily basis can take a toll on your hair strands, and it can weaken your hair strands, which will lead to breakage. Now, if you must use all these tools on your head, if you're the type that you just need to, you have to straighten your hair when you relax, you need to blow dry now and all those things, make sure you use all these tools on the low heat setting, because they all have low heat setting. Make sure you're using the lowest heat possible so that it does not damage your hair. And at the same time, you should also make use of heat protectant that you can just put something like shea butter, and there are some heat protectant that can help you leak some down below. The heat protectant that you just put around your hair and all over your hair to make sure that the heat that you apply is not damaging your hair. Another thing that I want to talk about that will go a long way in stopping your hair from breaking is to avoid little habits. Now, one of the main causes, if not the main cause of hair breakage, depends on how you style your hair. Little things like how you comb your hair, how you pack your hair, how you handle your hair, how you plait it. Those little things can making your hair to break. See, brushing and combing is a no-no, especially if you're just getting rid of a hairstyle. Probably you did braids or you did cornrows or something, and you're trying to loosen it, and at the same time you're brushing aggressively, maybe because there's a little bit of entangling in your hair. Those little habits are major reasons that our hair tends to break. Make sure you're patient. See, patience is key when it comes to this hair care game. When you're losing your hair, as you're loosening, you comb it as you go, you comb it as you go, and you take it easy with your comb. If possible, apply a moisturizer or a leave-in conditioner so that as you're combing it, it's easy to comb. Also, try to avoid doing tight hairstyles as much as possible. Hairstyles that pull your edges and pull your hair back, they are a no-no. Even when you're just, maybe you're losing your hair, you're trying to tie your hair into a bun, avoid making it too tight, because little things like this will cause friction on your edges, and the more this happens over time, your hair begins to break. If you're already a victim of damaged edges, I have good news for you, because I've also been a victim before. And one thing that really helped me, another recommendation for you in this video, you're welcome. One thing that really helped me is castor oil. And it's in fact, it worked like magic. It might not work for you the same way it will work for me, but if you are having issues with your edges, probably you've had issues with your edges have been receding, or they've been coming off, or they're damaged or whatever, try getting castor oil. Get a good one. I can link some down below so that you can purchase them. But I got castor oil, and then I just apply them to my edges. It does not have to be every day, especially if you're acne prone like me, because I'm very acne prone, and if I'm applying oil close to my face every day, I tend to break out. So just get it and apply. You can apply it every three days in a week, or morning and night that day, and then you see, I'm sure you begin to see changes, because it really helps. It really promotes hair growth. Yes, it is true. Castor oil really promotes hair growth. And if you want it to even work faster, I saw this hack that a YouTuber posted. I have not tried it. I just use it normally. I just use it from the bottle that I just applied to my hair. But what she did was that she will heat it a little bit, like heat it as in add a little bit of fire to it, like put it, I don't know, on fire a little bit or whatever. Just add a little bit of heat and make it hot a bit. So I think the fact that it's actually hotter, it makes it absorb into the scalp faster, and it worked for her. It worked for edges. Another thing I know that you can use for edges is this is not a sponsored video, obviously, but this mega growth hair growth oil really also helped me. There was a period that I was using it a lot, and it really went a long way, and it has a very nice smell also. I will put it on the screen and also link it down below in case you want to get it. You can. Now, the next tip I have for you, if you've been a victim of hair breakage or hair thinning, is to start doing protein treatments. Hold on a bit. It is not as complicated as it sounds. The thing is, our hair is made up of mostly protein, and relaxers tend to break down this protein, making our hair weak and prone to breakage. So when you do protein treatments, you're nourishing your hair with more protein, like keratin, so that your hair begins to even become stronger and become thicker over time. Protein treatments strengthen the hair, and they build your hair shaft back up. I have a whole other video that went in depth about protein treatment and the kind of products that you can buy to treat your hair, and how easy it is to just do the protein treatment, and it's just few steps, and it's not every time, it's just something you do maybe every few months. Yeah, if you want to see that video, click on this video to watch it, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.